We have some major updates of mixed martial arts, starting with the news. Michael Chandler shares how he teaches his son MMA fighter exercises.
All right, guys, we're in the gym, and Hap has been watching me work out. He wants to do a workout of the day. Show him, buddy. What we got? All right. That ball slam. Nice. Boom. Boy. Ooh, all right. Okay, some dumbbells. Okay. Some curls. Some curls and presses a little bit. Okay. Nice. Okay, those. Now, we're doing a circle. We got med ball slams, dumbbell curls. Oh, look at the push-ups. Push-ups. Nice. That a kid.
See you at the top.
My man. Oh, look at the see you at the top.
Demetrious Johnson sends warning to Mike Tyson. So guys, it really seems like Demetrious Johnson isn't happy with Mike Tyson's decision to fight Jake Paul. Johnson feels that deciding to fight Jake Paul could be one of the worst decisions of Mike. As most of you know, Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson is on November 15th. This fight was scheduled on July 20th, but was postponed due to Mike Tyson's health issues. Demetrious Johnson discussed some aspects related to this fight in his recent video, where he said that he doesn't want this fight to happen because Mike Tyson will get knocked out by Jake Paul.
I don't know, 8-1, 8-2 in just pure boxing. I have no idea. I don't care who he fights. My dad was literally in the couch and he goes, "Isn't Mike Tyson 60?" And my dad's 64. So I don't want to see that fight with Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. I think he's going to knock out Mike Tyson. The reason why is because I think Jake Paul has a chin. He's going to be able to withstand any shot that Mike Tyson can throw at him. And then as the rounds go on, Mike Tyson is going to get tired. And when he gets tired, Jake Paul's going to find that shot and he's going to knock out Mike Tyson and knock out another legend. So I don't want to see that fight. If the fight happens, you bet your sweet ass I'll be here covering the fight, but I don't want to see it happen. I think Mike Tyson is probably going to get knocked out. I know that's hard for me to, it's probably hard for you guys to hear me say that, but I got to start thinking with my intelligence and what I, as an analyst, and look, okay, you know,
ESPN has revealed the top 10 men's MMA fighters of the 21st century. ESPN set aside Royce Gracie's early dominance from UFC 1 in 1993, but most of MMA's greatest achievements have happened since 2000. The sport has evolved to where top fighters are now well-rounded and skilled in every aspect of combat, unlike in the early days when specialists had an advantage. So these are the top 10 men's MMA fighters of the 21st century according to ESPN. At number 1 is Jon Jones, followed by Georges St-Pierre at number 2. Coming in at number 3 is Anderson Silva, with Demetrious Johnson taking the 4th spot. Khabib Nurmagomedov is number 5, and Fedor Emelianenko is number 6. Randy Couture is at number 7, while Chuck Liddell holds the 8th position. BJ Penn is at number 9, and rounding out the top 10 is Kamaru Usman. Keep in mind that these fighters are the best of the 21st century. ESPN said that Khabib was the only rare mixed martial artist to finish a career with a perfect record. Here's how MMA Community react to this list. Solid list. So many good fighters are interchangeable after that. Top 5 in my opinion. GSP should be first. It's actually not a terrible list. I do wonder if maybe they should have added McGregor though, simply for the impact he's had on the sport. He essentially helped build it by bringing an entirely new generation of fans to the UFC. Remove Penn and replace with Matt Hughes, and it is a very good list. I love Penn, but think Hughes has an edge overall in his career. Good list. Daniel Cormier over Usman, to be honest. I don't agree with Khabib being on this list with only 13 fights. Don't get me wrong, he was dominant, but just not enough fights. I'm not the biggest McGregor fan, but he needs to be in the list for being the first double champ and for his impact on the sport. Also, Daniel Cormier deserves to be on this list too. He never tested positive, unlike some of these guys on this list, and he was still able to become double champ. Jones shouldn't be above GSP, especially with the most paid failures in history. Sean O'Malley goes off on Conor McGregor after McGregor mocked him on Twitter. McGregor had laughed at a video where O'Malley explained that a banned substance, Ostarine, might have been passed through sweat, which could explain his past positive tests. After McGregor's tweet, which he later deleted, O'Malley responded with harsh comments. He said McGregor's skills are overrated, criticized his physical condition and mental strength, and called him a drug. Despite this, O'Malley mentioned that he still finds McGregor entertaining and hopes he recovers from a recent injury. In a tweet, O'Malley said, "Miss the old Conor. You fell off, bud. Still a fan, though. I actually don't care you are 1-4 in your last 5. I'm still as excited to watch. Hope the toe is feeling better. Conor isn't an anyone goat talk. Entertainment, yes, but skills, no. Has a really good left hand, shit cardio, weak jits, decently athletic, mentally weak. Needs rehab. 1-4 last 5 fights. Still fan, though. Hope toe heals up." Kayla Harrison responds to Julianna Pena's cheating accusations. A few days ago, Pena told MMA Hour in an interview that her reason for the issue comes from a 2024 event that Harrison missed. She mentioned that Harrison wasn't present at the International Fight Week anti-doping seminar. Harrison was angry after hearing accusations about doping. She said she's never tested positive for drugs and takes cheating seriously. She believes the accusations are just excuses for when she beats her opponents and feels it's unfair to question her hard work and clean training.
I mean, I just think it's hilarious. Like, haters gonna hate, dude. It blows my mind that it pisses me off. Number one, it pisses me off because, like, never once have I tested positive for anything ever in the history of my very long drug testing career. And number two, like, don't say things like that if you don't have hard evidence. Like, that's a serious thing to talk about to me. You know, like, I take cheating very seriously, and I have always competed clean. I carry myself to a high standard. And I know that I haven't always competed against people who are clean, but I'm not going to throw accusations out just because I feel like I think they're not clean. Like, that's bullshit, you know? And I think it's bullshit because she just is, like, building in an excuse for when I whoop her ass, you know? So I'm annoyed by it. And at the same time, what a compliment. What a compliment. I'm 100% natty, and you all think that I'm on steroids because God forbid anyone ever work hard and, like, be disciplined and have a great team around them and, like, you know, have results from that. God forbid anyone train from the time they were 6 years old until the time they're 34 years old and develop a physique that was built to beat the shit out of people. Like, God forbid someone believe in themselves and work hard and succeed. Wow.
Anthony Smith responds to TJ Dillashaw's "You'll never be a champion" comment. Back then, 13 days ago, TJ Dillashaw appeared on the Jackson podcast, where he said that Anthony Smith would never become a UFC champion.
Anthony Smith has what it takes to be a light heavyweight world champion?
Never.
No.
Dude, I just don't. He's not good enough.
Tough to say.
Like, he gives up. Like, have you
Lionheart?
I've watched him game as
Lionheart.
No, his name is Lionheart.
That's a
Lionheart. What is the nickname?
Would he give himself that?
It means to be with a lion.
Did he give himself that name or what?
Oh my God,
I mean, he gives up in there. With all due respect, he'll never be a champion.
Now, Anthony Smith has some words in response to TJ Dillashaw.
I know what everyone's going to say. TJ Dillashaw is more successful. TJ Dillashaw's made more money than me. TJ Dillashaw, like all those, I agree. But I don't know why I allowed it to upset me so much. Like, why I let someone like TJ Dillashaw upset me so much. I mean, that dude's like, anybody who's been accused of cheating their entire career and been caught taking performance enhancing drugs and been a juice head his entire career and is like not in the testing pool, so we all know exactly what he's doing. I don't know why I would take the opinion of him to heart. So I don't know why I let it piss me off so bad, but it did. The Rampage thing kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because I've been such a big, like, Rampage is my favorite fighter and was since I was a teenager. So I think that it was just like being made fun of by TJ Dillashaw with Rampage, I think hurt my feelings. But like, I don't know why I let a guy like TJ Dillashaw is not the the moral, the moral high ground of guys that I want to worry about hurting my feelings. So I was fired up yesterday though.